Welcome back to my channel, friends. How is everybody doing? Today is Diwali. I guess everybody is doing good. Happy Diwali to everybody. Today I will be making two things for Diwali. I will be making Kheer, which is sweet rice, and I will make Mitai, which normally people call latto. So let me start out with the Kheer. These are the ingredients that I have. I have rice here, white rice that I soak overnight. I'll be using a carnation milk in it. I also will be using one condensed milk, and I will be using some regular milk also. And I have a little cow ghee here that I will use to parch the rice a little. I have here some sugar, and here I have some raisin. So I'll go ahead now and start the process. Okay, so let's start with the sweet rice, the kheer. So first I will add a little ghee into the pot. This little ghee is to parch the rice a little before you add any other thing into it. So you can see I don't have a lot of rice. I just do like half pint. So I guess other people make their one differently. And this is how I make my kheer. I parch the rice like about for 2 minutes. The reason for parching the rice is like it gives the kheer a better taste. So that's why I like to do this, parch the rice a little. I do not add water to my kheer. I just add milk into it. So since this is parched here a little, let me add the milk into it. Okay, so you're gonna leave this on very low heat, let it take its time and boil. I'll keep on checking on it. Whilst this is cooking, I'll start the process of the mithai. So let's this cook for until. Okay, so while the kheer is boiling, I have here that I'm gonna start the mithai. So here I have some all-purpose flour into this basin, which I already put 1 tablespoon of baking powder. I'll use 1 carnation milk. I'll use some nutmeg, and I'll use some cinnamon, a little bit of essence, and half a stick of butter. And here I have some custard powder. So I'll add a little custard powder into it, like a teaspoon. And half a stick of the butter. bit of essence. A little bit of cinnamon. And a little bit of nutmeg. So let me go ahead and start to mix this up first. I'm also going to add a little bit of sugar into it. Not too much, because I'm going to have the pag, I'm going to make pag, the sugar pag, to go with this. So you want to make sure that this mixed up properly. And now I'm going to mix it up with the condensed milk, no, the carnation milk. Okay, I'll go ahead and mix this. When I finish, I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, I finished mixing the dough. So I'll let this sit here like about for 10 minutes. And then I will start the frying of the mitai. In the meanwhile, just sitting there, you always have to check on the kheer to make sure it's not burning or catching at the bottom. So that's what I'm doing until it's about to finish. I'm also gonna add 2 pieces of cinnamon stick into the kheer. Kheer is a thing that takes a long time to cook, like over an hour. So you gotta keep on turning it. Checking on it every time to make sure it's not burning at the bottom of the pot. Okay, so now I'll go ahead and start with the mitai. So you want to sprinkle a little dry flour on your chowki. And you want to make it into some small portion. And then you're going to roll it out like this. You don't want to make it too thick, because if you make it too thick, well then it will take a longer time to cook. Okay, I think that's okay. So then I'll cut it. So you can cut it in what shape or design you want to make it. So I cut it like this. Okay, let's start to fry it now. You want to have it on slow heat so it will cook properly. You don't want it to get too dark brown. I think this color is good. So you want to make sure it flip over, it turn over and cook on both sides. Okay, I think this is perfectly done. Okay, so I'll continue fry it. When I finish, I'll show you. Okay, so now I finish frying the mitai, so I will add the pag onto it. I have the pag boiling here, so I'll add the pag onto it. You want to keep on spinning it. You have to keep on spinning it until it gets dry. So I'll keep on spinning it. Okay, this is how you want it to look after you finish put the pag on it. So that's the mitai finish in there. So I'll do the kheer, and when that finish up, I'll show you also. So the kheer is about to finish, so I will add the condensed milk into the kheer. give this a spin and make sure that the rice is cooked properly, and then I'll take it down. If you want, you can add a little sugar into it. It all depends to how sweet you want it. But I will not add no sugar because I have carnation milk and condensed milk into it. So I will not add no sugar to it. So the kheer is about to finish, so I'll add a little raisin into it. Okay, I'll give it a minute or two and then I'll take it off. Okay, here you have it. This is what I make for Diwali today. I make a pot of kheer, sweet rice, and I make some mitai, which people normally say latto. So thank you for cooking with me. Please subscribe to my channel and give it a thumbs up.